Candidates for Libya's presidential and legislative elections slated for December the 24th can start registering from Monday, the Electoral Commission there said. The head of the commission, Imad Al-Sayeh, told reporters that it is the real start of the electoral process aimed at turning the page on a decade of violence in the north of African country. He added that the candidates' registration for the presidential election will be open from November the 8th to the 22nd of November and from November the 8th to December the 7th for the legislative polls. All-rich Libya has been ripped apart by violence since 2011, overthrow and killing of veteran leader Muammar Gaddafi in a NATO-backed uprising. The polls are part of UN-backed peace efforts that have helped create a year of relative calm in war-racked Libya following a ceasefire there. Now, rebels fighting the Ethiopian government have rejected reports that the population of the capital, Addis Ababa, would be hostile to their presence. The Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, have made advances in recent weeks and are now 400 kilometers away from the capital. The rebels' spokesman denied that entering the city would cause a bloodbath. The TPLF is locked in a year-long battle with the government headed by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. Another rebel group, OLA, has also joined them in the fight against the government. The objective is to overthrow the Prime Minister there. Foreign news now. Travelers excited at the prospect of seeing family and friends for the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic began took off for the United States on Monday as it lifted travel restrictions slapped on much of the world for the best part of 2 years. The travel ban, first imposed in early 2020, had barred access to non-U.S. citizens traveling from 33 countries, including China, India, and much of Europe, and had also restricted overland entry from Mexico and Canada. The United States lagged many other countries in lifting the caps, made possible by the rollout of vaccines despite rising infections in many countries and critical to reviving tourism around the globe. Months of the pent-up demand triggered a major spike in bookings on Monday, with travelers only required to show off official proof of vaccination and a recent negative viral test. Australia began administering boosted shots of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine on Monday as millions of people in its largest city, Sydney, woke up to more freedom amidst an accelerating immunization drive. Australia's vaccination rate has picked up pace since July after widely missing its initial targets when its southeast was hit by a third wave of infections triggered by the highly infectious Delta variant, forcing months-long lockdowns. Sydney and Melbourne, its largest cities and worst hit by the Delta wave, have been racing through their inoculations before gradually relaxing restrictions. Life returned close to normal on Monday in New South Wales, home to Sydney, as the state nears its 90% dual-dose vaccinations in people above 16. There are now no limits on the number of fully vaccinated guests at homes, while restaurants and other entertainment venues can allow more patrons.